It was good, Josh Rico. I wanted to get on here and just talk about one more trade before I finally called it a night, and that'll be the Philadelphia 76ers trading Jared McCain to the OKC Thunder in exchange for a 2026 Rockets first round pick and three second round picks. Yes, that's it. One being a 2027 pick most favorable between OKC, Houston, Indiana, and Miami, a 2028 Milwaukee second round pick, and a 2028 OKC second round pick. And all I had to say about this was just wow. I don't know how Sam Presti keeps getting away with this. Like, him, Daryl Morey, and Elton Brand have to be friends or something because I don't understand how or why this went down. Like, I just have no words, bro. But it's like if you're making a deal with Sam Presti and he's like he's fine with giving up his precious draft picks that he's been saving up for so many years for the guy that you're offering, that's a sign to hang up the phone and not give him what he wants. But I understand Jared's been having a down year ever since he came back this season, and he's only averaging 6.6 points and 1.7 assists per game on 38.5% from the field in 17 minutes through the 37 games he's played. But that's an obvious downgrade from the great rookie season he had last year, where he averaged 15 points on 46% from the field and 38% from three through 23 games. He had that run that season where he looked like a legit future star. He seemed to already be like the starting shooting guard for Philly in the future. But everything just went downhill. He tore his meniscus 2 months in the season, so that was in like December. Yeah. Um, he had a thumb injury. He tore his UCL this past September, right before the this season started, and that set him back even more. And so after the Sixers missed the playoffs last season, they drafted VJ Edgecombe with the third overall pick in the draft. And he's been absolutely amazing. He's my favorite rookie in the class. He was one of my favorite prospects leading up to the draft. He plays the same position as Jared. He's a better defender. He's more athletic. He just has a lot more upside than him. So that just made it very easy for the Sixers to make a choice, I guess. And he snatched Jared's chain, bro. It's sad to see. Um, Obviously, they have Tyrese Maxey. He's been their best player this season. He's an all-star, very deservingly. He's one of my favorite players as well. They gave Quentin Grimes that one-year deal this past offseason, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be looking to re-sign him as well. That's why they got rid of Jared. So there just wasn't room at those guard spots for him to play that same role that he was thriving in when he first arrived in Philly as a rookie. And it's just unfortunate to see the way that things played out for him there. But by getting rid of him, like I said, the Sixers do create some cap to retain Quentin Grimes. They get some draft capital to possibly make some moves in the future, or they can use them to grab some more young players. Maybe just build more onto the roster, get rid of some of the older players that they have, create a more youthful roster. Um, but it's like Jared's potential didn't just go poof as soon as he got injured, bro. Like, he still has that in him, and I know he does. So just handing that over to the defending champs is just ridiculous to me, honestly. But shout out to OKC, shout out to Sam Presti for getting that move done. It came out of nowhere, bro. That's like not something that I expected at all, honestly. But the Thunder have been a poor 3-point shooting team this year, and obviously Jared McCain he's a good scorer, he's a good shooter, so he can come off the bench for them and provide that for them. Be very good on the perimeter for them, just boost their 3-point shooting. Um so they also didn't have to give up any of their own guards, 'cause like I said, they only traded 4 picks, one first rounder and 3 second rounders. So they still have Cason Wallace, who's 22, AJ Mitchell, who's 23, Isaiah Joe, who's 26, Aaron Wiggins, he's 27, Nikola Topic, who's 20, and shout out to him on his quick recovery. And they have Lou Dort, who's 26, but he has an $18 million team option coming up that the Thunder have to decide on this offseason. And with this addition of Jared McCain and Nikola Topic coming back, I think it's safe to say that the Thunder are prepared for this to be their last run with Lou Dort. and they probably won't re-sign him and just give those minutes to those two guys. But Isaiah Hartenstein also has a $28.5 million team option for next season. So we'll just have to see what black magic Sam Presti pulls off in the offseason. And yeah, so just whenever it's time to see what to do with those guys, we'll just see what he has to do. This is just one of the first moves in the Thunder's plans to just cycle good players in and out of the roster over the years and remain competitive as long as they're in this era of having Shea, Chet, and J-Dub. Daryl Morey, if you wanted to get rid of Jared McCain, if you wanted to trade him, why did it have to be OKC, bro? But peace, y'all.